this boat into the water, find a way to win a couple dollars. Weatherman says there's a cold front coming down. Bring it on, I've seen it all by now. I can catch them shallow, I can catch them deep, open water or the back of the creek. The wind and rain to me, it's all the same. I make a living playing this game, and I thank the Lord above every time I can. I get to be a fisherman.
Hey guys, today this is part 2 of the instructional videos sponsored by Boca Bearings. Everybody go check them out on Facebook at Boca Bearings Company and online at bocabearings.com. Smoothest bearings on the water. I have them in all my reels, or I'm about to have them on my reels, and you should too. They're very smooth. They improve your reel quality by 100%. Can cast 10 times farther with them. So go check those guys out, and I'll just get right into it. First off, they're just a bunch of different types of spinnerbaits. My favorite is a Colorado blade, which is a willow style, not a Colorado, but a willow leaf blade, which is just like that. As you can see here, this is a double willow spinnerbait. And then another type that I use sometimes, not as much, is a Colorado blade, which is just the teardrop kind of looking ones. So there's that one. What I like to do with my spinnerbaits, what I always do, is make sure that the blades are not touching each other. So as you can see right here, when I hang it down like that, the blades are not touching each other. What that does is that lets you run the blades a lot slower. So when you got a little like 5 to 4 to 1 reel, and you're just really slowly reeling it, the blades are still spinning. And sometimes that's the only way you can get a bite, is by really running it slow. And so what I do is I just put electrical tape on it. As you can see right there, I've just put electrical tape just enough up to where these blades aren't touching. It works great. I caught a bunch of fish on this. This is probably my favorite color, or second favorite color for clear water. It's just a gray color. I've got a gold blade up top and then a silver blade down at the bottom. And what I'm doing with this is 2 different ways I like to retrieve. I like to slow reel it, which is just you're really slowly retrieving it. And then I like to bounce it off the bottom like a worm. A lot of people don't know that, but that catches a lot of fish. It gets a reaction strike, just slowly bouncing it up off the bottom, reel it, then let it sink down, bounce it up real quick, slowly reel it down. And that's probably my favorite method of working, because that gets the most bites. With a willow leaf, I haven't really experimented with this a lot, but these are, I don't like these as much. They're cheaper, but I just don't get as much flash out of these, and I have not gotten as much luck. But that's the willow blade. What I'm throwing this on is a Bassmaster IM7 Pinnacle rod. This is a medium action rod, 7 foot long, and I like 7-foot rods because you can get a farther cast, and you can get it low in the water. And I like a medium. I don't like a medium heavy because that's just a little too big for a spinnerbait. You can throw medium heavy, but I don't recommend it. And then what reel? I've got a Bass Pro Shops Pro Qualifier. This is a 6 to 4 to 1. This is probably my favorite retrieve. Pro Qualifier is a great reel. Great reel. I've got 4 of them. I recommend them for everyone. So go check those guys out at Bass Pro, as well as Boca Bearings. Bass Pro, if you pair them up with Boca Bearings, Bass Pro Pro Qualifier with Boca Bearings in them, man, you can cast a mile. Tell you what. So that's my combo. I'll just go over types or brands. This is a War Eagle buzz spinnerbait. An unpainted lead head. I don't think painted's necessary, but I've also got some painted. This is just a Bass Pro Shops XPS, the Willow Blade. I've only got one of these because I don't use them. But some other ones, I've got Stanley. Stanley's a very good spinnerbait. This is a double willow leaf. I've been saying this wrong, I'm sorry. This is a Colorado blade, not a willow leaf. This is the willow leaf. But when you're throwing it in really muddy water, you want a really bright chartreuse type color. You don't want a natural color because they won't be able to see it as well. So that's another thing I wanted to say. If you're throwing it in clear water, you want more of a natural gray type color, or a brim. This is a brim color. And this has got painted blades as well. And then for muddy water, you're gonna want to use this chartreuse and white and willow blades. As you can see, what I love about Stanley is they come like this. As you can see, they come so you don't have to adjust the blade height, so they're not touching each other. The only part in adjusting them, you just don't want them to touch each other. As you can see, those are just perfectly lined up right there. And you can really slowly retrieve these. Stanley makes a great spinnerbait. I recommend that. And War Eagle makes a great spinnerbait. So that is it for number 2 of my reviews for the week. So I'll get another one out in a little while. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, I'm throwing this on 17-pound monofilament line. I like the floating line a little better than fluorocarbon because you can keep it suspended off the bottom. Doesn't make that much of a difference, but I don't really like fluorocarbon. So that's it for today. Everybody go check out Boca Bearings at Facebook and online at bocabearings.com. They're great to work with. Everybody go pick up a pair, and I'll see you guys later.